Welcome to round 2 of the AOD Titans tournament thingy season 12 between in the blue ZA Black Templar versus in the orange all the way over here. It is UncleDJ. UncleDJ for the win and all that. So, Nod versus Nod. It's a Nod mirror. So, and I believe this is like Lost in Kenya, or like Kenya, something like that, the map. Even map, of course. And yeah. One ref there, and one ref there, second one out now. So, that means double, right. Little annoying with the placement and all that. Okay, anyways. Two refs right now, power plant up for both, third ref there, third ref here as well, most likely, there it is. So, people will now probably go, well, power plant, sure? That seems kinda greedy. Going for power plant first? I assumed there would be an airstrip, honestly. Because placing a refinery here is, like, unlikely, since that's not exactly efficient. And you're on, like, 205 powers, so you had more than enough to buy an airstrip. I don't really know why the power plant is there, because having your airstrip first and then power plant gets you the same amount of spots down, right? So, yeah, I don't really know. Anyways. Flamethrower over here will scout and do a little bit of damage to the refinery. Not a big deal. And airstrip out for Black Templar and airstrip out for UncleDJ as well. And yep, there it is. So I think UncleDJ was probably a little later with their airstrip just because they bought the power plants first. And couple of buggies out for both players, depending on where they fight, is like going to matter more for like who has the better fights. Anyways, 3 buggies to 1 kinda, because only one was fighting for Black Templar. And now the buggy numbers for UncleDJ are quite a lot better, so they should be having a decent fight over here. Middle of the map, retreating a little bit could of course be great, just because then you can possibly build a turret or just get close to your reinforcements. And next refinery is out. On the other side, no ref there, there is it, there it is. That does mean that late game, like that refinery should be a little bit better, those refineries, because there are 2 now. Simply because they are on a separate field, so like the field will run out later. And Black Templar has been taking some pretty good fights over here. Might be able to run around, not really. And once again, going to try and snipe off, like, pick off a couple of buggies. And well, these are running around, so they really could. Once again, most of the forces for UncleDJ are not in fact engaging. And that's another buggy dead. Alright. Looking at eco though. It's like 1300, 1400 ahead for UncleDJ in total. But these fights have not been going amazingly for them. But this fight now, they are doing pretty okay. I mean, these forces are not all engaging for Black Templar, and well, that means most of the forces here have been cleaned up. Bikes now to mix in, great against vehicles. And what is UncleDJ able to do down south? It's double airstrip, okay. And UncleDJ has sold off its construction yard. So they'll not be getting up more than their 2 airstrips. But they're doing some good damage. Over here, field is completely gone. So taking down the refinery isn't the most important. And over here, well, you're having your airstrip completely undefended. That's not great. However, forces are not going forwards, and now with a turret there, UncleDJ kinda has to go back. Was probably able to do some more damage there if they like paid attention to it. But now, fight over here is going quite well for UncleDJ as well. And after that they should be able to move in, get another refinery kill, and probably finish Black Templar off there. Eco 23,500 versus 21,700 harvested in favor of UncleDJ. A nod mirror on quarry between, in the yellow, it is ZA Black Templar versus, in the orange, it is once again UncleDJ. Not that the game really tells you about that, but it is definitely true. Both playing as Nod, slightly more eco-focused over here for Black Templar. Whereas, well, UncleDJ went for the Hand of Nod first, so slightly later with the refinery. And this one isn't ideal. This one you would assume is more efficient because it's like south entrance, it's like a downwards field. But it's not placed optimally because otherwise they would have first needed to construct a silo, delaying the refinery even more. Second one will be very efficient, more so than these two. That's 3 to 3 now. And let's see what happens next. Well, next we will probably see a couple of minigunners or flamethrowers go down to other minigunners or flamethrowers, denying some scouting on both sides. And yeah, we've seen all that, it's quarry, we know all that. So let's ask you to subscribe to the channel, click the little button, and hey, then I don't have to ask you anymore. And as I said, yeah, flamethrowers killing each other, wow. Over here fighting the ground because it was bad, it wasn't very nice to them. And this minigunner, no opposition, will get scouting for UncleDJ. Now on both sides, airstrip is out, power plant is out. Both went into low power for like 25 power a little bit. And well, going into the middle field, also seemingly going into the middle field. But Black Templar is quite a bit faster with their expansion, but the actual refinery is first for UncleDJ. Just because of how the crawl pans out. Anyways, over here, pretty good fight you would assume for Black Templar. Getting one, almost 2 buggy kills. And was this refinery delayed a little bit because of unit placement? It might have been, but I don't think so. Anyways, over here, flamethrower getting a couple of shots off, and the buggies of course killing the enemy buggy. Now, UncleDJ is spidering on over to the southern field, which is a really nice field. You can get like 2 or 3 harvesters there, which, well, are also pretty damn efficient. And in the middle, well, the fight you would assume would be good for UncleDJ just because they have their reinforcements very close by. But it's actually not going as well as you might hope. We'll probably end up building a turret over here or just kill the forces. However, with these buggy numbers, I think you want to look for a turret here. Just because that just pushes them away way better than just a couple of buggies. And streaming them in one by one is not amazing. There is the turret and... okay, yeah, there they go. That's what I thought. Anyways, now up north, well, 3 to like 6 or 7. 7, but like 2 of them were damaged, so... should be a good fight for UncleDJ, and indeed, Black Templar goes back. Black Templar does have the side field over here, which is also a pretty efficient field. And buggy numbers over here, well, are pretty even, but should be in favor of UncleDJ. Eco in total, like 700 off. And that's like after having harvested like 18,000. So not a big deal. Bike, coming out now for Black Templar. So that should be pretty okay against turrets. And it's also like good against these buggies, of course. But with the reinforcement now for UncleDJ here, what are they able to do? UncleDJ is still on just 1 airstrip, whereas Black Templar has already gone to 2. Now the second airstrip is out for UncleDJ. Right. Spidering on over to the last field over here. And might see like a couple of turrets like here-ish. Then afterwards. Just to hold the position. But it's gonna take a while. Anyways, bikes now, quite a lot of them. They don't have a lot of HP, so they can be sniped quite easily. But their damage output is amazing. Bike for UncleDJ just about to stay up. No, it doesn't. Alright. Was kinda lucky that Black Templar didn't like fire one more rocket onto it. But it's fine. Getting one turret out, or like in range, would be nice over here. Because these the army number is not looking good for UncleDJ. That's one last buggy and one bike left. Sure, you're now in range of the turret, but hey, look at these forces. That's enough to take down the turret without issues. And you don't want to lose this position. Losing the position would be devastating. You lose 2 harvesters. And alright, trying to fight back now with another turret. Repairing it as best as they can. Selling it off, just because then you do of course get a bit of your cash back. And well, harvester not actually blocked. Units perfectly around the entrance. Was it intentional? Maybe, because right now you are focusing on the refinery itself, so you might be able to kill the harvester. But that's not gonna work. With the amount of units here for UncleDJ, they should be able to hold off these last couple of minigunners and like 2 buggies. Turret should be countered by minigunners quite okay. But yeah, minigunners get cleaned up too easily by the amount of buggies for UncleDJ. Hands are not quite far forwards, and now a turret battle will happen, but turret for Black Templar just gets shot down by the bikes. And their last couple of buggies do as well. Looking at eco, by now 2k ahead actually for Black Templar. Just because of like this extra field. Or at least like the faster field. And over here, well, one refinery did have to, did get sold off, so you do lose a little bit of eco there as well. Over here, sniping force for Black Templar will take down one. Don't let that good job, UncleDJ. You didn't lose your harvester. And well, this one you need to save now. If you don't, you lose a harvester, which you don't want to do, and harvester gone. That hurts. It really does, because you were already slightly behind in eco. However, on this side, well, UncleDJ now also trying to go in here, might be able to kill a refinery with harvester, or just harvester in general. But they're kind of trapped between like 2 turrets and a couple of buggies. And stupid game. And we're back. Alright. But trapped between 2 turrets and quite a good number of buggies for Black Templar. But, well, sitting in the corner, you're not going to get shot by those turrets. And you might be able to take down one harvester. The other one is not going to go down. But hey, just forcing one sell-off on a refinery and killing one harvester is very nice. Keeps your eco pretty even though you did lose that field. You're currently still over there with your turret, but that's going to be gone soon. And it's gone, but not in time. You do get a refinery, but now you have to save that refinery. You do have your units close by, so you should be able to do that. And over here, a little bit of a strike force from UncleDJ. What is it able to accomplish? Well, it should be able to get this refinery gone. If, well, or like when they like finish off all of the buggies. And this hurts though, like 5 buggies just not engaging at all. They should have at least been doing something, but the forces over here for Black Templar will be cleaned up. And after that you could start to focus on power plants, power refineries, whatever you want. Cleaned up on the other side and now have all of their units like in here. Right, so Black Templar will not be able to hold on because just look at the amount of units still on the field. Most of those are for UncleDJ. 2 rivers, 3rd match between UncleDJ in the orange once again versus ZA Black Templar in the blue. So, both once again as Nod, and I don't know how well they practice the build orders and all that. So we'll have to see, because this is a very small field, you don't want to have too many harvesters there, and yeah, we'll have to see. Anyways, flamethrowers, minigunners, they're all coming out, and UncleDJ already slightly ahead with their harvest, as in like 300-ish. 2 refs on that side field, and over here scouting will be denied. Oh wait, that's not even scouting being denied, that's just preparing to deny scouting. And over here scouting actually got denied. Now on this side, 105 plus power, so rather than going for a silo over here, they went for power plant. It costs slightly more, but of course you don't have to build a power plant in the future then. But it is slightly more expensive, and it takes a little bit longer. So, third refinery was out for UncleDJ quite a bit faster in this case. And because of that, they are already like 1 harvester ahead, kind of, half a harvester, in total harvest. On this side, they're probably going to go for airstrip now, but that will lead them to minus 25 power, whereas Black Templar is able to do the same thing and not go into minus 25 power, because they've got 75 left over. Airstrip was up at like almost the same time for both players, and now 175 power, so yeah, they didn't really need that power plant, at least like not in order to stay out of low power. And now ref for both was slightly faster it seems for Black Templar. And buggy numbers, once again it's going to be a matter of like where is the fight happening, to actually see like who has the advantage. 2 refs on this field now, that means 5 total, and here we've also got 5 in total. Running around with the buggies, you might be able to get some good scouting, but you do need those forces here as well. Because even though you are closer to your base and have quicker reinforcements, buggy numbers for Black Templar are actually looking quite good. That's 8 versus like 8, 9, now 10 or so. And a little bit of scouting, and denying a harvester to go in there could be very good. Could also be taken down by all of those buggies, of course. But nope, it's being denied. Look, there it goes. And Black Templar doesn't see it. Now they do. Okay. Good. At least it seems like... yeah, they do. Because they were trying to place then the airstrip, so they were like, oh hey, look, that's not going to happen. I don't like that. Anyways, Black Templar now possibly going to try and launch an attack on this side. They are trying, but look at the buggy numbers here for UncleDJ. And if they really wanted to, they could even build a turret, which would make it even better. But they don't even need that. Fight is going well enough as it is. Could even pull these forces close in order to make it even better. Eco is like 1700 ahead for UncleDJ as well now. In like total eco. Kinda matters that they like block the entrance over there. And fight over here. It's just going quite well. Bikes now coming out for Black Templar. Might be able to go around and snipe something. And Solbarf construction yard, so yes, engineer is happening. What is the engineer able to do? That is the question. Over here, blocking off their own path a little bit, but it's not actually going to matter all that much. And focusing on the bikes is a good idea. There are still quite a couple of bikes over here for Black Templar though. So you're not exactly able to take all of those down. Turret is now out, which is very nice. But turret is already gone again. So forces over here will be cleaned up slowly but surely by UncleDJ. And after that, what happened? Well, UncleDJ's eco was better. And seemingly is like pretty even right now. Let me check. Yeah, they're like pretty damn even in the 30-second eco. As in like, you can't really make it any more even. So Eco is not going to matter all that much, but forces are close by, like reinforcements are close by for UncleDJ, so they should be able to have some good fights over here. And they can of course still build turrets, because their construction yard is still alive. And if they really wanted to, they can also just sell it to get 2,500 more to spend on units. However, forces over here now for Black Templar are quite good. I mean, they are pushing forwards. What are they able to do though? They're taking down a power plant, but UncleDJ was at like more than 100 plus power, so there are 29 left. And because of that, UncleDJ was just shooting those buggies and getting some kills. Whereas, well, Black Templar kinda didn't do anything. Because taking down the power plant is nice and all, but it didn't accomplish all that much. So, once again, Black Templar out of units, out of cash, and their Tiberium was running out. So game 3 also goes to UncleDJ. Meaning that UncleDJ will move on to round 3, whereas Black Templar moves into losers bracket round 1. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Eco 31,000 versus 28,500 in favor of UncleDJ.